What's up, it's eBay, and in this video I'll do a skate test and a mini review on the Nike SB Dunk Low. A handful of my friends asked me how to dunk skate, and I honestly forgot that I posted clips of myself skating in the dunks. But to be honest, I've only ever skated used pairs just because you guys know how crazy the resale prices are. And I do have brand new pairs as well that I've gotten for retail, but they're leather, so I never really wanted to skate them, and I just felt like they're too cool to skate in. And used pairs just always feel different just because the shoe kind of forms to the person's foot, you know? So I never felt like I could give a fair answer. And since I've been skating different Nikes and posting reviews lately, I figured why not get a new pair of dunks, all suede, and film a skate test. So yeah, I want to give you guys my initial thoughts. First of all, I want to say that it's great that this shoe is fully suede, just because I noticed a lot of the dunks that they release are like leather, canvas, or some other material. They're really bulky, at least to my liking, but I think they're one of the sickest skate shoes, and everyone just looks so cool in them. Tongue is very cushiony and poofy. They're surprisingly flexible. I think it has to do with those treads on the grip, you know? Those lines make it easier to flex. I don't know how I feel about the grip. It feels really smooth. The insole is your standard Nike insole, but since they're cup sole, I believe all the impact support is from the sole. The toe box is very round, which I don't know how I feel about that yet. I usually like a more pointy shoe. I'm not a heavy shoelace ripper, but the shoelace look pretty promising. Pretty thick with 2 C's. And another cool feature is there's like padding towards the back of the ankle, so I'll let you guys know if that makes any difference. Overall, I think this is a simple, cool shoe. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to ruin these shoes, but for you guys, I'll skate them. Also, I recommend always wearing new socks with new shoes. One of the best feelings ever. Last 2 tries. Dude, I'm so tired, man. Bro, I have no clue where that sound came from. Yeah! Oh. You were doing this. It's kind of mid. Dude, that was like the weirdest 5-0.
Back 5-0 back when age is not a good trick, man.
Yeah. So this is the aftermath after skating them for about 2 hours or so. This is the left pair and this is the right pair. Honestly, didn't have the best time skating in them and the best session, so I want to skate these a little bit one more time. So after 30-40 minutes or so, I actually got kicked out of the skate park. Never has that happen, never did I think was gonna happen, but it was due to those dancers and I wasn't even in their way. I guess they hired official employees there now. Anyways, unfortunate for the video, but I was glad for myself because honestly, I didn't have the best time skating in these again. So in the car right now, I'm gonna give you guys a quick review and quick rundown on how I exactly felt about the shoes after 2 sessions, about 2 to 3 hours total. I didn't do much for skating as usual, so I'm basically just gonna go off of this shoe. First thing I noticed, which is ever a rare issue for me is the shoelaces, especially the starting point. I don't think I've ripped that part of the shoelace in over 5 years, and as you can tell from the first 3 laces, it's actually starting to fray out, and the top hole as well, which is the only part I ever rip if I were to. And yeah, you can argue why don't I just use the shoelace protectors. I just don't think it looks good. I usually like a solid one-piece toe cap, and I'm actually surprised that the stitching hasn't worn off. I mean, yeah, I guess it's only been a few hours. And you can see some of the suede starting to wear off as well as the swoosh. The stitching on the sole is starting to fray out though. Not sure how that's gonna last. The grip, it feels decent. I thought it'd feel a little bit different just because it's different from the classic Nike grip. And with the padded tongue, including the cushion behind your ankle, I feel like this shoe really keeps your foot in place. I noticed it's your classic insole, but when I actually took it out, there's some cushion around the ball of your foot. I feel like it really doesn't make that much of a difference. I wish I could have done some impact tests, but I had jello legs. But when I jumped off the little outledge, it just felt like your standard Nike impact protection, even though it has a thicker sole. So now let me tell you guys why I didn't enjoy skating these shoes, at least for the first 2 sessions. Board feel is trash. I'm used to skating like the Janoskis, the Blazers, where the board feel is amazing. So I had a very rough time skating in these. Breaking them in, very difficult. I felt super uncomfortable skating the flat bar the first day and the second day. It could be just because I'm also skating a new board, different shape than usual. Just doing a board slide on the flat bar felt weird. And then, you know, just the simple tricks like grinding the rail, that felt so scary. Like I would just miss the lock-in way too many times. The other used pairs I've had, they felt fine because I think they were broken in already. So there is a high chance that I'll break these in and enjoy these shoes the longer I skate them. But I don't want to skate these shoes that much just because I don't want it to ruin the enjoyment on my sessions. Also because of how often I've been skating lately, which is only about once a week. And I want to keep these shoes looking nice because they're cool. So I kind of only want to skate these if I'm out filming. The one thing that I really liked about these though is the flick. Not much board feel though, but the thing with cup soles though, the flick always feels solid for me just because it is a stiffer shoe. But it's not worth sacrificing the overall performance and board feel just for the flick and looks for me. So after skating these more and longer, maybe I'll do a full review on these way in the future, so look out for that I guess. But if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, that always helps. Thanks yo, peace out. Dude, my legs are done, dude. You ever skate before, bro?
Huh?
Shit fucking hurts sometimes.